was starting to think you might have gotten lost in the Egyptian wing, wandering among the sarcophagi in the dark. Come closer. Keep your voice down. I know it's late, but the silence of the archives at this hour is exactly what we need. Before we go any further into our secret, if you find these moments relaxing, please do like this video and subscribe to the channel, and maybe leave a little comment for me. It really helps me bring you back here for new videos much sooner. Now, here, take this microfiber cloth. It's incredibly soft, isn't it? I want you to help me with something special tonight. We're going to spend a little time with this 15th century Milanese cuirass. It's a masterpiece of steel, and it's been waiting for a bit of care. The museum director would absolutely lose his mind if he saw us right now. We're breaking at least 3 major protocols: having tea down here, sitting on the floor, and, heaven forbid, touching the artifacts without white cotton gloves. But I've always felt that the night shift is the only time I can truly talk to these pieces. They've spent centuries being handled, and a glass case is such a lonely way to live out an afterlife. Sometimes history needs to be felt, not just looked at. Can you smell the beeswax? I was just treating the leather straps before you arrived. It's such a grounding, earthy scent, isn't it? It mixes with the cool, damp smell of these ancient stone walls in a way that makes the whole world outside feel like it doesn't exist. Look at how the light from my desk lamp reflects off the curves of the steel plate. It's like the metal is drinking in the glow, turning it into something warm and alive. How was your day, truly? You look like you've been carrying a heavy, invisible suit of armor of your own lately. I can see it in your eyes and in the way you're holding your shoulders so tight. Please, come sit right here next to me on this velvet rug. I brought it from home specifically so we wouldn't have to sit on the cold basement floor. It's soft, and there's plenty of room for both of us. Just let out a deep breath. You're safe here, tucked away from the rest of the world. For now, let's just focus on the weight of this steel and the rhythm of our hands as we work. This Milanese style is so distinctive. See how the surfaces are all rounded. It was meant to make a blade slide right off. Maybe we can find a way to make the stresses of your day slide off just as easily. Let's start with just a drop of this oil on your cloth. See how it catches the light, almost like a liquid amber. Now, follow my lead. Slow, rhythmic, circular motions right here on the center of the breastplate. Watch how that dull, oxidized gray starts to surrender, giving way to a deep, mirror-like sheen. It's as if we're waking the metal up after a long, cold sleep. It feels so smooth under your fingertips, doesn't it? Almost like silk, despite how incredibly strong it is. The masters in Milan who forged this knew exactly what they were doing. Every single curve was intentional. They didn't just make it thick, they made it graceful. See how the surface bows outward. That's so any strike, a sword, a spear, a heavy mace, would simply glide right off the side rather than catching and digging in. It was designed to be unreachable, to be a perfect deflection. I want you to try and do the same thing right now. As we work this oil into the steel, imagine all those sharp, jagged thoughts from your day. The deadlines, the noise, the expectations are just like those old blades. Let them hit the surface of this moment and just slide away. They can't find a grip on you here, not while you're with me. Here, let me guide your hand for a second. Just place your palm flat against mine over the cloth. Feel that small raised ridge where the plates overlap. Those are the hand-hammered rivets. They're so cold at first, almost shocking against your skin. But the more we move, the more the steel begins to hold the warmth of our hands. It's taking our temperature, becoming a part of us. Can you hear that? That tiny melodic clink when the tassets at the hip move just a fraction of an inch. It's such a lonely, beautiful sound. And over there, that soft, heavy rustle, that's just the padded gambeson I laid out. It's thick linen and wool, meant to be worn underneath so the steel wouldn't bruise the person inside. It reminds me that even the strongest armor in the world needs something soft and gentle beneath it to make the weight bearable. Your breathing is slowing down so nicely now. I can hear the rhythm of it syncing up with the movement of our hands. I'm going to lower my voice just a little more. We wouldn't want to wake the rest of the museum, would we? Imagine all those floors above us right now. Thousands of years of history, mummies in their gilded cases, marble statues of gods, ancient coins and tattered banners. All of it is wrapped in total silence and shadow. The whole world is asleep, and we're the only ones awake in this little pocket of time. It feels like the air down here is thicker, safer, like the walls themselves are keeping the rest of the century away from us. There's something so grounding about the weight of this metal, isn't there? It's heavy, yes, but it's a loyal sort of weight. It doesn't demand anything from you. It only offers to stand between you and whatever might hurt you. It was forged with the sole purpose of protection, of being a faithful guardian. I sometimes think about the person who wore this, how much they must have relied on it, how much they must have trusted the person who buckled them into it. It's a very intimate thing, isn't it? To be someone's shield, to be the one thing that ensures they come home safe at the end of the day. Look at your reflection in the breastplate. The oil has made it so clear now, almost like a dark silver mirror. I can see your eyes, tired but so kind, staring back at me through the steel. It's strange, isn't it, to see yourself framed by something meant for battle. I spend so much of my time down here studying these centuries and the people who lived through them. But if I could choose to be anywhere in that timeline, I think I'd only want to be there force shield. Can you imagine it? A life where my only purpose, my only sworn duty, was to stand between you and the rest of the world. I'd be the one checking the latches on your gates at night, the one standing watch while you slept, making sure the fire never went out. If we were back then, I'd be your knight, your guardian. Every scratch, every dent in this Milanese steel would be a story of something I stopped before it could ever reach you. I would have carried the weight of the metal so that you could walk through the world feeling light, feeling protected, and knowing that no matter what happened, you had a place to return to where you were completely, utterly safe. But, the thing about armor is that it's eventually meant to be taken off. You've been carrying so much lately, haven't you? I see it in the way you hold your shoulders, even now when we're supposed to be relaxing. You've been trying to be so strong for everyone else, playing the part of the hero, the one who has it all figured out. But you don't have to be made of steel when you're here with me. You don't have to be unbreakable. Think of this moment right now as us unbuckling those heavy leather straps one by one. I'm helping you loosen the gorget around your neck, letting you breathe deeply. I'm unfastening the pauldrons from your shoulders. Can you feel that? The weight of the world. Just let it fall to the floor like a discarded sword. You can lay it down now. You don't need it here. You're in my sanctuary, and the only thing required of you is to just be. I'm just going to rest my hand here, right next to yours, on the velvet rug. Do you feel that warmth? It's so much more real and vital than the cold metal we were just touching. The shadows from the desk lamp are dancing so softly against the stone walls behind us. They look like they're bowing to you, acknowledging all the battles you fought today that no one else even saw. Lean in a little closer. I want to tell you a secret, something I only say when the rest of the world is locked away. I've watched the way you handle everything life throws at you, the way you keep going even when the armor feels too heavy to carry, and I am so incredibly proud of your resilience. I admire you more than I can put into words, but even the strongest walls need a place to rest, a place where they don't have to defend anything. Let me be that for you tonight. Let me be the one who keeps the watch. as I fold them up one by one. There's something so final and peaceful about finishing a task like this. Everything is back where it belongs. Order is restored, and the world feels a little more manageable, doesn't it? Now, I want you to do something for me. Just for a moment, close your eyes. Feel the weight of your body against the velvet rug, letting the floor support you completely. I want you to take all those heavy thoughts, those nagging worries about tomorrow, and the things that made your heart feel tight today. And I want you to imagine me taking them from you very gently. Imagine I'm placing them inside one of these heavy, iron-bound museum crates. I'm lowering the heavy oak lid, and I'm clicking the latch shut. Those burdens aren't yours to carry anymore. They're locked away in the archives, safe and distant, where they can't reach you or disturb your rest. They belong to the past now. Focus on your breath with me. Breathe in the scent of the beeswax in the old stone, and let it out slowly. In and out, slow and steady, like the quiet, rhythmic pulse of the museum itself. You've done enough today. You've been the hero, the worker, the protector for everyone else. But right now, in this dim light, you get to be the one who is cared for. I am your modern-day shield. I'm standing right here at the perimeter of your peace, watching over you, and nothing is allowed to cross that line without my permission. You can let your guard down completely. The perimeter is secure. It's time for us to head back now. The halls will be dark and the shadows long, but I know every turn, every corner of this place. I'll lead the way, and you just have to follow the sound of my voice. Can you hear the soft, muffled echo of our footsteps on the stone as we walk? It's a lonely sound, but not a sad one. It's the sound of a secret kept between us. I'm turning the key in the heavy basement door now. Feel that finality. The history is sleeping again. The artifacts are back in their silence, and soon you will be too. You are so valued. You are protected. You are safe. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just us, the steel, and the silence. You look so peaceful, so relaxed. Though if you find yourself still awake once you're tucked into bed, I might have a few more adventurous ideas on how to make sure you're truly, deeply exhausted. But those are secrets meant for a much more private night. If you're curious about what happens next, you can find the rest of our is right